Check 1 2. Welcome to yet another episode of Isofast Technologies. We are here to make you digitally wiser and make wise decisions when it comes to internet and technology at large. Yes, we are here to again enlighten you on essential apps and tools basics, where there are important apps and tools that your gadgets cannot run without. For example, Windows. When it comes to computers, your computer cannot run without Windows. You have Windows 7 that we have Windows XP, Windows 10, Windows 2011, and so on and so forth. That is so basic to you as a user of a computer. When it comes to gadgets like phones, you have Androids. Very, very, very important. You have things like security features like Knox that are very, very important. When it comes to essential and basic tools, they are broken down into the following. 1. Communication and collaboration. These are some of the communication essential and basic tools that are so essential and important to you. Things like WhatsApp, Telegram, they are very important in messaging and file sending. When you have very large files that cannot even be sent via text message, use Telegram or WhatsApp. Gmail and Outlook. When you want to send a mail so fast, like personal mail, and for businesses, use email or Outlook. Essentials like Google Meet and Zoom, they're important for your online and webinars. You have online or virtual meetings. You'll use Google Meet, Microsoft Teams. You have essential tools like Slack or Discord. They're useful for team collaboration. You also have productivity and organization. Essentials like productivity and organizations. Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive. They are very, very important. When you want to store your data on clouds, there are some of the tools that you use. You have Google Documents, Sheets, Slides, and so forth and so on. The collaboration and management. You want to do your presentation, you use slides and sheets, etc. You also have security and privacy. Your security is very important when it comes to your gadgets, and even your gadgets like phones, gadgets like your iPads, gadgets like your computers. Very, very important. You have things like LastPass, Bitwarden, the password managers. You have to make sure your passwords are managed well. Otherwise, the hackers will break into your system and your personal data and your important data will be tampered with. We have PhotoMail, commonly known as encrypted mail. They are so important for browsing. Your browser is so much secured. Things like Proton VPN. You make sure that your browser is so secure. What kind of browser are you using? Is it secured or you're just using it anyhowly? Number 4, we have file and media tools. Things like Adobe Acrobat, view for your PDFs. How do you view a PDF? Adobe Acrobat. Things like Canva help you for your basic online designs, your posters, basic online video editing. Yeah, you have things, essential apps like CapCut and InShot for your video, basically for your video editing. You have Google Photos. They are very, very essential when it comes to your data, or rather your photos, photo storage, large photos, or rather many photos for storage. Number 5, have utility and maintenance. CC Cleaner, You make sure your device is clean using Windows for Windows and Android. Malwarebytes, malware scanning and removal. What is a malware? Malware is an unknown attack that comes to your gadgets or your computer, gadgets like phone, like your iPad, your laptop. You just find that you have a malware in your phone, so you have to clean up your phone. Google Keep. This helps you in your quick notes and reminders. When you have a meeting in future, and you have a meeting, you schedule it using Google Keep. Cam scanners, stroke Microsoft Lens, for scanning documents. You want to scan without rushing to, you are in a hurry or you are traveling and you want to scan document to send somewhere. You use things like cam scanners. Number 6, you have tech and cybersecurity basics. Like we've said in previous episodes, we're just still in the process of just, putting foundation and, fundamentals of internet and technology. So as we go along, we'll be explaining and expounding these stuffs on and on. So things like Wireshark, network monitoring and advanced use. It helps you in your in your advanced networking. Things like Kali Linux, VM or USB. Your cybersecurity tool testing. When you have when you want to test your system, use things like Kali Linux. Tmax, Android. It's a demand, or rather command line interface for mobile. Like just like in any setup, you must have something that test your system that you have built. Is it a strong system or a weak system? Yeah, so that's basically what we're trying to establish. So even as we go along, just stay tuned so that you don't have to waste time. We are here to make you up to date so that your internet life is made easy. Again, this is ISOFAST Technologies. We are here to make you digitally wiser even as you come across internet and Internet of Things in your day-to-day life. Thank you.